Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button so that's not following the next video. Running to my channel, hi, welcome. New to my channel, so welcome back. So I'm back again with the episode for Backwards Club, Gemini Filmz, Season 8, Episodes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry I'm like a week late for doing this because I've been so busy with content, to busy at work, all that good stuff. Episode 6, it starts with the continuation fight between Bonnie and Diego. That fight was so weak. It was like tapping each other, but at the end they hugged each other, whatever. But I feel like that fight was such a waste of time. Like there was arguing, fighting over he said, she said, he said this, he said that. It was just a complete mess. The rest of the guys arrived at the house and Dee talks to Bonnie about kids watching this and said to Bonnie to go home. Dee went to Bonnie's room and threw his clothes on the floor and he walked away. It was getting very much a bullying vibe. It's like, why are you telling Ronnie to go home? Because he said he trains kids and saying kids are watching and he's telling them to go home. Like, that was such, I understand what's the point of saying to Ronnie to go home, but it was giving bullying vibes. That's what I got it from watching that clip. The guys talk and Diego mentions about his struggles, about his mental health issues, and everybody else says it's okay, but you don't need to keep on drinking, so they shut down filming. The next day, they're all talking to Diego about him having problems with people and his issues with a hostile environment and his drinking. So the next scene, the producer talked to Diego about his mental health and his problems and said they need to go home. And Diego told everyone that he's going home, said their last goodbyes, and that was it. They all hugged and said they're going to miss him. And that was the end of the episode. I know there was a lot happening, but I just skipped the episode because it was very much boring. It was very much yawning vibes. But I feel I understand what the producer and everyone else was saying and coming from, because if you're mentally unstable, you don't need to keep on filming a show. You don't need to do something or a job if your mental health is unstable. Same thing with filming YouTube videos or filming a show, or the case may be. Your mental health is not right, then you need to get checked. You need to, heal from trauma so that your mental health be better and safe environment you're at right now. Especially on this fighting and drinking and partying. Like, it's not healthy, especially when you're not mentally stable. So I understand where they're coming from. I do get the producer staying home for the right reasons. So that's good to stay home for mental health and hope gets the better help and speak and all that good stuff. Now to episode 7. So it started with Justice, Vonnie, Alex, and Dee talking about working themselves and their confidence. During Jacob talked about Diego going home and cooked to have some Sunday dinner. Sunday family. Why I say Sunday dinner? Sunday family. They both told the guys about cooking, having family dinner, trying to get to know each other more. They went to Walmart to shop with food. Next was Karan, which is the producer and also the creator of Gemini Filmz. Shout out to him. He talked to the guys about playing a game to blindfold. So they split the two teams, which was Alex, Darian, and Jacob versus Justice, Vonnie, and Dee. So they played both games, like they was having fun, having a good time. But you had to see, the new boy came named Kelton. He's 28, from a little town outside of Greensville, South Carolina, called Lawrence, South Carolina. Kelton meets the guys that he was nervous since he is a replacement. They all asked him if you're top or bottom, which I don't know why the gays like to ask that when you meet somebody. Like, oh, are you top or bottom? Like, why ask me sexual questions? I just met you. Like, my personal sexual orientation and positions is none of your business. So it's like, why are you asking me that? I understand it was friends, like friends, yeah, but it's like, why are you asking that and we just met? Like, I just got to know for 5 seconds, you already asked me my top or bottom. Like, that's weird. What to do for a living. Kelton is back talking to Vonnie and Justice, talking about Dee and others that he didn't know to think of. Dee and Alex seemed timid, very reserved, very quiet. Darian spoke up about them picking on Alex being quiet. Dee told Kelton that he had an opinion, so what's up? You got a problem? Kelton said, no, we cool. They all tag team and asked Alex why he quiet and stuff. Which I don't like that either, which again, it's giving bullying. Like, why y'all pick on people who are quiet or just mind their own business? Why does that concern you? Devani talked to Jacob that D is weird, to fight and be aggressive. D wanted to fight Bonnie, arguing back and forth, and that's when they started arguing and stuff. Now I'm on to episode 8, so start with D, Bonnie arguing, and all that good stuff, so they hugged out, and that was it. The next day was Darian going off that fights every day. I would knock y'all up, etc. Just all talk, whatever. The next day is Vonnie and Kelton talking about the fight. Dee and Justice talking about the new boy, getting to know him. Darian and Jacob talking about their careers, and the guys fighting. They're all having breakfast, talking to Kelton how he grew up, and Kelton said he grew up in a toxic household and held accountable for their actions and didn't know how to be a man because of his mom, which that's very sad to hear. Justin said he can relate because his family is African culture, so the religions and the beliefs of all that stuff is, different than other people. All talking about their issues with themselves and their families, and D said he's going to exclude himself from breakfast because he feel out of energy. Which I thought that was such a BS. Like, you do want it to be the family dinner, you just need to say that. Like, just walk away, whatever. Which he did, but he said in a different way. Because the promise with Kelton, I don't understand why, but that was weird. Now moving on to episode 9. So it started with the breakfast, and next was the guys drinking, having fun, and Justice told D that he had the not altercation, interaction to D. Vonnie finding his phone and lost his phone while D joking, making a slick comment about his phone is missing. I forgot what he said. Then somehow, oh, your phone missing. Why would you go find it? Some type of stuff he said. And the producer caught out Darian Bob being delusional about D, which he really was, because while D was going off, Darian was like, well, that is not who he is, then. But I'm like, Darian, please. You only know him for like a couple of weeks, and you are in love with him. That's weird. That's when D and Vonnie got to arguing a little bit, and that's when they both fought. And D lost his mind, got out of control, like his anger came out. He just couldn't stop, like he was waiting to fight Bonnie, and Bonnie said, stop, I don't want to fight no more, I don't want to fight no more. And he kept on going, like everybody comes in, stop, 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 stop. And as he started throwing things and throwing glass, and that's what, you can't just be breaking stuff in the house, especially if you don't live here, and plus we just got paid for the bills and stuff. So the producer said, well, it's time to go home. You're too violent and you're out of control. And that was it. And that was the end of episode 9. Going to episode 10. So it started with Darian talking to Justin about the fight between Vonnie and D. And Justin was sleeping. Next was Kelton. Vonnie talking to Kelton. Said he felt like D was going to fight him because he was holding the water bottle. Which I didn't say why, but that was weird. So Vonnie packed his bags because he wants to go home. He didn't get a reason why. I feel like he was tired of the fighting, all the yelling and back and forth with the guys, and back and forth drama. So I feel like that's why he wanted to go home, and that's what it is. I'm gonna then we're already episode 10 and 11 and all the good stuff, and everybody's going home because everybody's want to go home. With Mattel, then want to go home because they can't take anymore, and it sucks because the season's going pretty good so far, but it's like, it's sad that all the guys going home and fighting over nonsense, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next part of the video, off in the episode 11 to 13, all separately. But anyways, watching today's video, make sure to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.